Greetings, all, and welcome back to another episode of What's a reborG podcast. Greetings, all, and welcome back to another episode of What's a reborG podcast. I'm reborG. We in the building. We chilling. Boys knock the fuck out. Righteous hydration on deck. Shout out to. I ain't making 5 seconds into the damn episode. That was a sign that society has changed. I'm so used to the shit not being filled up to the top. That was an L of an L, boy. I tell you right now. That was ooh. For the one person watching, I hope you got a good laugh off that. What have I been doing? Nothing much, man. Just chilling, enjoying this little time off before we start school on Monday. Ready to get back at it, ready to get back into work, ready to learn, ready to better myself, ready to gather new knowledge so I can henceforth bring towards other people and use it within for myself as well. We chilling, things is going good. Which way is this supposed to go? Okay. Let's get this shit popping. You got to represent in the correct fact. I done posted over too much. I'm not symmetrical as I want to be. We kind of, where is we going? Yeah, I kind of need to bunch this shit up on the humble. So all right, cool. All right. Sauce as usual. Just chilling. I'm gonna have to get my sleep schedule together by this weekend though. I know it take longer than that, but I'll probably just stay up as much as I can. Sunday if I gotta crash out at 8 o'clock, good. I can't crash out at 8 o'clock. It's week one. So right after the game go off on Sunday night is when I will be taking it on. Hopefully it's a total ass whooping so we don't have to deal with it. But got to talk about the game last night. The NFL season started with the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens. Kermit versus Lamar. Lamar. Good game. This is how you start off the season competitive with enough offense and enough defense, to make it a nice and competitive game. I like 27-20. That's right in the if it's right into the middle of the frame of, what I enjoy. Defensive plays, offensive play, big plays, some drives. It was a nice mixed bag of everything that I enjoyed in the game. Very good game. This is how you start off a season. Now, everybody don't panic. Don't lose control. I understand if you're a fan of the Ravens that, you could be a little bit salty, but it's still 17 more games to play. I'm going to be honest. It's just week one. A lot of people, the sports stations and analysts will, try to make it a great, big, gigantic deal about stuff like that. But like I said last week, Detroit beat Kansas City, and both of them end up making the playoffs. So, I don't think Kansas City's defense has gotten enough credit that it's supposed to, starting last year and moving forward. Spagnuolo is doing a great job over there. And you figure they only needed 27. They didn't even need the 30 piece. 4 touchdowns. 27. That's more than, enough that you need, especially with Kermit back there, to be all right. Kansas City just gonna Kansas City. That's all there is to it. How are you surprised that they kept up with them? Baltimore is good. Baltimore is loaded with talent also. But they don't have, number one, they don't have the offensive genius that is Andy Reid. I know a lot of pundits and stuff like to throw that word out. But when it comes to calling plays and controlling the offense and doing shit, Andy Reid gonna do that, bro. There's not gonna be a whole lot of hiccups. Even if it is, they be able to recover. You saw how he was able to give the rookie Xavier Worthy 2 touchdowns as a rookie against a Baltimore defense that is pretty good. Baltimore's defense is pretty bar for bar. Baltimore, that's why both of the games have been close. Last year's AFC Championship in this game. Um, what you're missing to get to the next level is that little thing that makes people go from being good to great. And that is what I'm going to speak on now with Lamar. Don't take this the wrong way, because if you say anything bad about a black quarterback, people say you now with the culture, you don't fuck with black. If it's anybody that's been campaigning for black quarterbacks, it has been I. Okay, I don't want to hear that bullshit, but they have to go. When you're in the same playing field, you have to take the same critique that comes with everybody. I'm not just saying this because he is a black quarterback. He just happens to be the black person that plays quarterback that I'm speaking about. I would say this about any quarterback. A perfect example would be like a restaurant. People do not want you to talk bad about a black-owned restaurant. If they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you're put under the same exact scrutiny as someone else. So when it comes to Lamar, he has to find that one thing, that one things he just got to, just a little twinge to clean up to going from very good to great. That missed pass from Zay Flowers is the type of pass that the Mannings don't miss. The Bradys don't miss. The Kermits don't miss. I want to say he missed the receiver the play before that too. But those are when it comes to the great quarterbacks, they don't miss that throw to Zay Flowers. They don't. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. And that's no disrespect towards Lamar. That's one of the best quarterbacks we have in the league. Definitely one of the most dynamic. He put up a smooth 100 yards on them yesterday. So, but it's just that little bit, it's just that, just that little bit, just that smidge, that you just got to get over the hump. And like I said, credit the Kansas City defense, because they didn't let Derrick Henry go. They didn't let the run game go off at all. Lamar was getting most of those yards off running from the pocket. It wasn't really like a lot of design runs that was going in. But like I said, they have talent. And if they can get that little, just that little teens of something to get them, over that hump, they can do it. You have the talent to do it. Maybe watch a little bit more film, get the, yeah, like I said, Lamar has gotten better. I've never had a problem with Lamar. I did not think he should have went that late in the draft. I don't think any of that shit. And mind you, he's doing it without one of those fucking offensive gurus or something like that. If you give him like a Kyle Shanahan, if you give him that offensive coordinator who knows how to move the ball and put him in better situations and stuff like that, you put Lamar in the Brock Purdy situation. Oh yeah, that little distance from good, very good to great is already taken care of. And that's just the difference of what it is. To put, just to give him just that little bit, just like Kermit yesterday. Kermit gonna make the plays. And then that's what I'm saying with the offense as far as Baltimore goes. And I don't put it all on Lamar. Kansas City defense has gotten a hell of a lot better. And he has weapons, but I wouldn't call none of them great. They're on the verge. Like, they're just up and coming. With Bateman and Zay Flowers and Likely. I fuck with Likely because I saw him in the preseason maybe like 2 years ago. And I was like, this is pretty good. Of course he's going against other number twos, but that's, if I can perform well against your number twos, let me go ahead and get a look. And that's why I always respected it. You can see he's grinding. He's a hell of an athlete and a hell of a tight end. And that's going to make letting Mark Andrews go, because eventually he will, whether through retirement or if they trade him or something like that. It's better that you do have him I don't have a problem with Mark Andrews playing because he's got to get back in the game shape. You know, he's got to get back in that groove. And once you get him back in there, when you mix him with the likely, it makes just another good weapon for Lamar to have. So they can get over that, make that move. Hell of a game though. Of course, I was salty Xavier Worthy score because I told y'all last week I was mad that they let them get the Kermit. They let that get the Kermit and Reed, but good game. I cannot remember who the fuck Philly playing tonight in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That should be nice. I think they're gonna show out. I think Brazil gonna show up and show out this evening. But it's a good look though. For Baltimore, it's just the first game. The division is already on some crazy shit anyway because Joe back and he healthy. Who knows what the fuck to do? Well, Cleveland, you're gonna have to. Oh, they played the Packers tonight. I knew it was another good team. I knew they were playing another good team. The Packers are scary. To be that young and talented and just unknown, they just don't know no better and they don't give a fuck. There's something scary about the Packers. And there's something scary in the fact that they drafted 3 franchise quarterbacks since I've been alive, and it's just worked. All under like different coaches and shit. Crazy. Crazy how the NFL works out like that. But I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of why I'm streaming this pod today, because tomorrow Texas plays Michigan at noon. I gotta watch, I gotta watch my college too, man. Miami play FAMU. I can't remember at what time, but I'm a peep to see what's going on. I don't want no fucking mistakes out there. I want them to beat FAMU worse than they beat Florida. And shout out to the U being the U, but them talking to the recruits, don't come here, come to the U. That would be funny if any team would have did that shit. Like if Texas beat Oklahoma, they're gonna say horn down, huh? All right, if you want to go over there, if you want to, shit. Oh shit. Then Alabama beat Auburn and they walking out of War Eagle, washed Eagle, and they come to the to the grave. I ain't go to the grave. But that's the trip. We get to see that. I'm looking forward to the Colorado Nebraska game because Nebraska is that team that that Colorado can, if they compete against them, it's a nice way to measure up and see what the fuck you got going on and stuff like that. The pros, I know the Raiders got the 4:00 game against the Chargers Sunday, so we'll be peeping that. Can't wait. I had to represent the squad since your boy was a youngin'. I was almost a Cincinnati fan. I don't know if I spoke on it, but it was a 3-way tie between. No, I don't put no. I've been watching sports too long that I cannot deal with the parlays, bro. I'm not gonna put that shit. No. Just like motherfuckers put them parlays on Travis Kelce yesterday, didn't I? Bet y'all did, didn't y'all? Didn't y'all? Like Baltimore gonna have no game plan against him and put Kyle Hamilton on him. I know some of y'all did Xavier Worthy. I'm pretty sure my homie Prince did because he loves speed. So I wouldn't be surprised at that. I used to gamble on games back in the day. I'll gamble on the game as a whole, but individual players, nah. People too fickle, bro. People, bro. And you can never, man. You don't know what the fuck people got going on in their life. What's going on? You don't know the defense that the other team is preparing for them. You don't know if they can't play well in that crowd. There's too many circumstances going on to just be putting mine on one player. Not unless it's on some other shit. If you got a LeBron plus 15 points, I would probably put some money on that. Oh man, rest in peace, rich homie Quan, man. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Each generation is different, but this generation that's going through that, I want to say from like 14 to 21, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Because we dealt with Biggie and Tupac dying, Y'all dealing with a hell of a lot worse. A hell of a lot worse. A hell of a lot worse. And they don't even get to the legendary status that most of them, like Biggie and Tupac, got to. Biggie and Tupac were already well established, well established in the game, and still had a future to go because, as you can see, old niggas still can still put out, good music can come from anybody. 8 to 80, Blind, Cripple, or Crazy. But it's just crazy with the X and you know XXXTentacion and Pop Smoke and just all the just even down to like somebody like Lil Peep and shit like that. Just all the rappers and musicians that y'all losing. Like Big Scar just died last year and stuff like that. Like it's just crazy, man. Especially with that, they saying the pill overdose. I won't go into the Young Thug witness conspiracy theory or nothing like that because I don't know shit about it, and I wouldn't want to. People don't know. Thug might be hurting like a motherfucker right now. He might, he might be hurting, bro. No, you ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. I'm telling you right now, entertainment, you don't have no choice, and that's including sports. When somebody captivates you with their skill, it's just gonna happen. You're gonna be drawn to an artist, period. There's not nothing you can't do, even if you're gonna try not to. Like I told y'all before, I want to say last year or the year before, that I wasn't putting no more belief in no more basketball players. It's been tough. I want to say the last ones I gave mine to was that draft class with K, Jalen Green, and Evan Mobley. I got some words about Cade in a few minutes, but that's just how it goes, man. Music artists, what's his name? Young boy named Mavi out of Carolina. Crazy with the flow, man. Just spit it. That's Mavi. That's Mavi. Dude, nice. It's never, for me personally, it's never gonna stop. I already know. You're gonna fucking run, and I'm gonna be a fan. So Goo Homeboy, Ken Carson, he's a good artist. Like Tizo, I really can't call Tizo a new artist because he was out doing sucker and rooting for you before COVID. So the shine is new. And it's pretty cool. I will give this generation this with the internet age. It's cool that you can just, you can blow up with the artist. Like when people watch Shot of Flow from NLE Chopper and just to see, you might not be a fan of what he got going on now. But if I was a bad bitch, I'd fuck me too. You might not be a part of that. It's always good. It's always good to catch the journey and stuff like that. You're just gonna get drawn to artists, Dante. It's just a part of the game, man. I never thought Kurt Cobain. I didn't think that was gonna happen, and that did. But you just, hope the best for the fam and the people that's close with him, Because Rich Homie Quan, he got a place. He got a place. He may not get a chapter in the book of hip hop, but he got to be mentioned. Because, he definitely had y'all going. He definitely put some bangers out there, bro. A part of some classic songs, man. Known and unknown. Because he took that Wayne shit, and most people didn't even know that was a Wayne lyric for the YG my nigga. That's you can't. I don't. Me personally, I can't have the song without that part in there. I need the beat. I need Rich Homie Quan. I need the lyrics. I need YG spitting with the flow. I need all that shit. Lifestyle. Even though most nobody can understand what Thug was saying, but it is. And, I enjoyed it. Type of way, all that shit that he put out there, man. He had a hell of a run. Ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all motherfuckers was doing that walk. Remember the no, y'all was hitting that walk. Remember when Travis Kelce did that shit for a celebration touchdown? But shout out to his people, his fam, man. I know it's tough, bro. It's tough. I ain't even like. That's why I feel so bad for like dudes in the street. Like if you So, 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 when I, get the link for the podcast before I start, I put it in the Discord, send it to the people DMs, put it in the other channels, so content promo, self promo, this, that, and the third. Then I send it to the homies through the phone on Telegraph and group me in the group chat with the homies. And then I text other people individually through text messages. Why ignorant ass Isaac sending an Instagram link in the middle of my damn stream? Like he know I ain't doing something. He couldn't have waited till I was done. Can't stand Slide, man. He is trash. And what is this shit anyway? Because Instagram been tripping when you ain't got no account. Ain't this nigga sending me some 2K shit. But yeah, it's true. Like I said, it's tough, man. Like the street niggas like King Von, that whole Chicago, all the drill niggas from Chicago, man. It's tough. When you losing people like that, it's just isn't that natural for you to be that around that much death, man? It's just not. And like I said, they got a lot of stuff that of course he need me to see some foolish shit. I mean, that's what we do. But he couldn't wait till I was done. I already sent him the link to the podcast, and I've been on it for 20 minutes already. He couldn't have waited. But yeah, I feel like they need to find a way to put some type of psychiatry or therapy sessions in there for the dudes in the streets, man, and people in those badass neighborhoods, man, because it's not normal for you to go through that much death, especially in your teenage years, in your early 20s, man. That's something that we really, I wish that they, would do something more about, because they got to have that conversation, man. You can't be that stable of a person, man, when you done lost more than 5 of your friends and you only 19 years old and shit like that. You've been on the edge of having to, what I'm saying? You've been on the edge of dying. You've been on the edge of having to kill somebody or had to kill somebody, because that's just how. And those people need some help. I know they got it for the military and stuff like that, but it's PTSD in the hood, man. And no, it's PTSD in bad neighborhoods that need to be, taken care of, because it's not just, I wouldn't even just put it as a black thing, because, white kids may see some shit in the trailer parks, poverty-stricken areas, man. It's shitty everywhere, regardless of the race. And those youngins need some help, man. They need some help. Got to get their mind right. People think that just shoving money in their hand gonna help them out. I mean, it will get them away from the situation, but you still got to get your mental together. Mind, body, and soul, they all got to be functioning. You don't really want one taking on more than the other. You want them all to flow in harmony so you can get your chi. I'm just empathetic like that. I naturally feel bad for people. Like my heart goes out for everybody, man. And it don't work that I'm already sensitive. I be fighting back tears all the time on any goddamn thing, man. I'm just a sensitive fucker, man. But it's just sad, man. You don't want to see nobody go. Not at that age. Not at that situation, man. Life is for the living. You're supposed to be getting out here. I'm gonna say me personally, you're supposed to be getting out here around after 60 something. Make it about 68. You don't spend 68 years on this earth, man. If you just gone, you just gone. But what was he, 34? Yeah, I couldn't. That was just 7 years ago. What's it, 7 years ago for me? I can't do the math right now. Yeah, 7 years ago. Yeah, 34, 7 years ago. So that was 2017. Yeah. Fuck what I got going on. Was I just starting at the steamer, I think? Yeah. So I'm 7 years older, so man. Gotta make sure I get to, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the line and add some of his, bangers on my Apple playlist. Man, y'all think I be bullshitting when I say I be fucking with this music, man. It's 1,000+ songs already, man, and I just got the L, bro. then I still got to go get some shit from artists that I might not have put in there or forgot about. Like I ain't had no Boys to Men on my app. On the other music app, I got to get the Boys to Men in there, man. I got to get another Bad Creation in there, man. I damn near forgot about Crisscross. Like I just, Apple Music, it is trash though. They missing so much on the mixtape side of the game and just music in general. Fuck out that extra cheese and get that shit, man. Buy out that piff and put all the mixtapes up there, bro. All of them. I want all that shit up there. Because the mixtape game, especially in hip hop, is just as important as the album game, for real, for real. The album game is for that, for the mass, the masses and the record labels and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, you do need a good ass album for me to put you in a certain category. I agree to put you in a certain category. Because even though I might not put you in it in mine, I would respect it if somebody else do it in it. I was just speaking on YG. My Crazy Life is a classic hip hop album. It ain't no way around it for me personally. I think it's one of them ones. Not just a West Coast classic, a hip hop classic. Mixtape era was, I mean, and that's difficult because that's a long ass time. You're talking about from 2000 all the way up to what, 2012 or something like that. 12, 13, it's further than that, matter of fact, maybe 14, 15. Because right now it really don't count now. Mixtapes is kind of like albums now anyways, for real. But it wasn't at the time. And I ain't even gonna lie. Because some of them shits, they necessary. The great ones, like the great mixtape, your dedications, and for me, the Squad Up mixtapes, the Gangsta Grill series, regardless of whoever the fuck the artist is. You need your mixtapes, bro. They are a part of this era, and I think they should be considered in all that shit. Cold mixtape, yeah. Friday Night Lights. Yeah, Friday Night Lights was cold, bro. I mean that shit was a slapper, bro. Too dope for the intro. With the Didn't You Know sample from Erica, yeah. Y'all might not have liked what Cole did as far as the Kendrick and the Drake battle went, but you can't deny that dude talent. You can't deny his skill, man. Cut it out, man. Stop it. And stop putting it in the category, oh man, he just for college. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm making them dumbass excuses, man, on why you don't listen to shit. Just say you don't listen to it or you don't fuck with it and just keep moving it on, man. Stop making them damn excuses. Who we talking? I'm talking about Cole mixtape, Quint. Like, cut it out, man. They don't be banging that shit in the hood. Man, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. What y'all talking about, man? Nah, we talking about classic mixtapes. And Friday Night Lights is that. Might delete later. Was that the one that just came out? I don't. Like I said, today's time, I don't count that shit as a mixtape. That shit an album just like a rest of them. Might delete later was a slapper. And Pie with Cole, Absol, and Daylight. Lyrical bliss, bro. No, I don't even hold that against him because Cole was probably ready on his end. Cole always been ready to collab and work with people and stuff like that. You see that as the years went on. Kendrick just might not want to do the shit because Kendrick like to take his sweet ass time. It's kind of under that Dr. Dre umbrella, so you know how that goes. I don't know. If I had to put like a top 5 mixtape, hip hop mixtapes together, that would be tough. I can give you 3 right off the bat. Mickey Fact's Mickey Mouse. He painted a picture of 80s New York in the art scene that was crazy. A Kid Named Cudi. I don't think anybody changed the game with the mixtape like he did with that one. Probably Squad Up Volume 1. Yeah, that was my shit. Because you figure when Wayne did it, you gotta remember Wayne had already been established with the Cash Money shit. Like he had already been established. We already knew who it was. So it really wasn't like an introduction to the nigga. We already knew who he was when he came out with the dedication mixtape. Like the hood black people had already been fucking with Lil Wayne. So it's not like when he dropped these dedication shit. Jeezy's mixtapes, that Trapper That Volume 1, yeah, that's a certified classic. I didn't even know who the nigga was. And I just bought it at the store at Upscale Design with the homie Dread as the owner. That shit was crazy. And 50 Cent, We Out the Street. 50 Cent, Guess Who's Back. The ones where he had Yayo and them on the cover with the guns. Yeah, those was crazy. Yeah. I bet y'all don't know about them Kanye I'm Good mixtapes. Y'all don't know nothing about them I'm Good mixtapes. No, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about I'm Good. I said Mickey Facts, Mickey Mouse, A Kid Named Cuddy, Lupe's Revenge of the Nerds. Whew. What was the other joke? Cushion Orange Juice. Cushion Orange Juice was so good of a mixtape. People were waiting to see who he signed with. That one was crazy, bro. I want to say that era alone, from like 2008 to 2000, maybe 12. That little 4-year gap, that one was crazy. Back when the double XL freshman class actually meant something, that's when mixtape games was crazy. Like the currency run was crazy with the mixtape game. Crit was here. Ooh. That's how I know. I used to try to deny it younger, years past, but I really I just be looking at a video. I just look at the junk because I don't put my YouTube on automatic play while I'm scrolling because I don't want the shit on the algorithm. So I just, I don't put the auto play on while I'm scrolling and shit like that. But it don't even have to be shit. And I just click on it. Because I just clicked on the Crit. Damn, what was that shit on Crit was here? Oh, man. We just living out a life. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, that 2010 shit. That shit said country shit. Children of the World. Yep. I randomly saw Children of the World on YouTube, and I said, I got to know who this nigga is. I got to know now, brother. That shit was cold, boy. He was so real on that shit, man. Crib was here, a classic. Freddie Gibbs, Straight Killer, No Filler. Nipsey Hussle, Bullets Ain't Got No Name series. Like everybody was killing. I can't remember the Thugger one. Because the Thugger jump was crazy. When I saw him with Pee Wee Longway on Loaded, that was it. Migos for YRN. Yeah, that jump was cold, man. Because a nigga handsome and wealthy. That's because a nigga cut like a professor. I don't know what it is. Can you tell me? Shit. I'm going to have to put this one at 4. Because right now, see, Juicy J shit is a little older. So I don't really put that up there. Because that's kind of like an album type jump. Like, and you figure Juicy J was established already. Chance the Rapper 10 Day is good, but we not gonna act like acid rap. Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was the intro for the I'm Good mixtape from Kanye. Acid rap was ridiculous. ASAP Rocky, I can't remember. He be having the same, but the shit that had peso and purple swag and shit like that. That was ridiculous. Before y'all interrupted me because no offense, y'all did y'all thing with these mentions, but Mickey Facts, Mickey Mouse, A Kid Named Cuddy, Revenge of the Nerds Volume 1, Flatbush Zombies, Better Off Dead. Action Bronson with the Blue Chips mixtapes. Yo, he rapped on that tequila beat, that doom 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 doom. He rapped on, he fucked that up, yo. He went in on that shit, bro. Went in. Since you mentioned Chance, Vic Mensa, internet mixtape. The internet, that jump was sauce. Yes, sir. You already know the Larry June collection. Like Larry June part of that currency field where you just them shits counts as albums now, bro. Them shits counts as albums, man. Tell me I'm gonna go back to this one again because this one was a classic, bro. How did a cushion orange juice fuck y'all up like that? Like it fucked me up. I fucked with the cover, like all that shit was cold. Damn, them shits was like that, bro. And sometimes, yo, there used to be when you used to find a song on a mixtape that just don't get released and shit like that. Like my favorite JC song, "Addicted to the Game." Q-Tip and Andre 3000, "That's Sexy." Y'all might not even know nothing about that track. That shit was crazy. That was good as shit. Another one is Busta Rhymes and Jay Dilla, "Diligence." That's a good ass mixtape. Yeah. Um, Blue, Below the Heavens. Y'all might laugh at me, but Charles Hamilton, her favorite, what was it? It was either Peak Omelette was good, Sonic the Hamilton was good, and the Jump with the Girls up there was good. I don't count Benny because that's all like the same shit to me. That's like an album jump. I'm talking about like from 2015 on back, where you had to go look for the shit. Now they just all load the shit up on YouTube. You know, they all in the same space now. Is what I'm saying. As far as mixtapes and albums go, it's all the same shit for mixtapes is kind of different. Like when during that during that past era, those were shit that usually got people on, like Big Sean, Finally Famous series. No, Detroit's a good ass mixtape series, but that was after he was established. Still a good ass mixtape though. Like Taylor Alder Ice, that was good. That was good. Oh shit, Joey Badass, 1999. Yeah, that one slapped. Oh yeah, VA Re-Up Gang, the Clips, Ab Lava and Sandman. Re-Up Gang mixtapes. We Got It for Cheap was good. Them Dipset mixtapes was hitting too. Them Dipset mixtapes was hitting. They was flooding the streets like that. I'm trying to think about somebody else. Cause you figure a lot of people don't like, what I'm saying? Mixtape songs were not the ones that were the hits unless they bought them back. You know what I'm saying? Like usually a mixtape hit back then was something that they would use as an introduction. Some people already be having shit out and stuff like that. Usually a mixtape is not your most popular song in most cases. What's the name of that other one? Damn. Hey, like what you call it? Like I said, Jay-Z's Addicted to the Game. You had to listen to mixtapes to know what that is. Lupe rapping on Back by Popular Demand on the Enemy of the State mixtape. It's not something that's going to be played in their playlist. That's usually like a B-side jump. There is no more B-sides. They release all of them. Like back in the day, Murder on My Mind by Y.W. Melly would probably be a mixtape song that get him put on. He was already like signed to Thug with by the time, already in that circle by the time that shit hit. So it's just different nowadays. Right after that meeting, maybe about 16, 17, maybe about 15. And it took artists like Griselda and them like that to just push the shit down. Don't treat my shit like a mixtape. This is an album. I ain't even gonna lie, Ace Hood, all right, but I never been in the homies like that. I ain't got nothing against him. It ain't my cup of tea. I'd rather listen to Trick Daddy or, you know, other niggas in Florida that do it a little better. That's why some artists I won't listen, because I know it's somebody that can do the shit better. That's somebody I think and would rather listen to do it than them. Nothing against Ace Hood, because he got some slappers for sure. But that shit was on point, man. Good times, man. Good times. Good times. Oh yeah, and the fifth one, because we got Mickey Fax, Mickey Mouse, Kid Cudi, A Kid Named Cudi, Lupe Fiasco, Revenge of the Nerds, Volume 1, Flatbush Zombies, Better Off Dead. And damn, I thought about the fifth one. Now that shit just left me. Oh fuck. Theophilus London, Except the New. That shit was crazy, bro. Except the New and A Kid Named Cudi bent the genre of hip hop so much, but still was able to keep the core of it too. Like, it was crazy how they put those together, man. Woo! Shout out to Theophilus London, man. That is a great mixtape, bro. Just great. Except the New, man. Damn, them sounds was crazy, boy. Man. Good times. Because like now they just put them all like mixtapes didn't have videos. That's what I'm saying. Like Dante, that Migos Thugger era is the one that changed that shit. I'm gonna give it. And Gucci kind of laid the groundwork for that shit because Gucci really didn't give a fuck if it slapped. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video for the shit. Because no offense, I enjoy the availability in which I can get the music nowadays. But you know, it's just something different when you like, you know, when it's going through the discovery. And that's why I kind of don't be on social media, because I don't want people flooding me, not the homies or nothing like that, because they already know what it is. But I just don't want shit coming past my timeline. Like, I don't want people coming past my timeline talking about like how Mikey Williams is the next great basketball player. I want to find out for myself, for real, and see what the fuck that's gonna turn into. All right. Just a lot of them. Like when they was like, you know, y'all, if you remember, watch football, Tate Martell, and how they was talking about him, and I was like, okay, okay, it's good, but y'all losing y'all shit. It's kind of different when it comes to the discovery. No, still good times, good times. Did I tell y'all? Because I don't know if I recorded it in time. Did I talk about the Deadpool movie and shit? Did I talk about that in here? I don't think I did. I think I might have. Fucking that. Just gonna move on. That's how you felt about Busta. But Dante, you young. I don't even think you in your 30s. What's the what's the Busta Rhymes song that you get introduced to? Like, you gotta remember, Busta Rhymes is old. Busta Rhymes is like 88, 89 when Leaders of the New School came out. And I saw that group and I said, you know what? This group ain't gonna last long because he's a star. The other two niggas are good, but they aren't him. Um, yeah, I think I did talk about it. Shout out to Movie Theater Popcorn. Definitely one of them ones. Dante, when you get introduced to Busta Rhymes, the first song I remember was him "Look at Me Now" with Chris Brown. See, and I got a small little gripe against "Look at Me Now." Yes, it's a great song. Yes, I fuck with it. Yes, I'll go back and listen to it. But if y'all think that's some of Busta's best rhymes, it's not even close. It's not even close. Oh yeah, because telling you extinction level event, the coming, like yo, even the flip mode squad shit. Like he got a library of shit before you get to that. Yeah, because that's what it is now. Because most people either assume that you know, Oh shit, what it's gonna be, man. That was like the highest at the time, the highest paid video. It's been a meal on that shit. But you just had to sometimes because some people just, everything that Janet was a part of was striking gold, you know what I'm saying? People don't be having the proper, respects and shit like that. Yeah, what it's gonna be? Yeah, that was a slapper for sure. For sure. All right, I titled this episode I Got a Question. And my question is, what happened to black men and black women? We are at a war right now that I didn't see happening or anything. Like, it's just, how come we don't get along no more? We just not getting along no more. And it's crazy. And you can't, if you speak on any side, there's somebody there to shit on you, period. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's right or we don't agree on shit no more. And we just arguing all the time. Just all the back and forth between. We need each other. Plain and simple. Okay? The first thing we got to do to help this relationship is do not base what the fuck you looking for on no goddamn social media. It's not the totality of what is going on in life outside of that shit. You got to step away from the shit for real. If we don't listen to understand, we listen to argue. And that's the bad part. I was just getting ready to bring that up. People aren't listening to understand anymore when it comes to this situation. And the person speaking is not speaking to educate. You just trying to pull somebody on you just want agreement. I don't need agreement. I just need understanding. If you understand what I'm saying, you will have a different kind of respect for it than if you agree with it. Understanding is the first part. See if you can, oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. Even though I don't agree with it, I respect it. And nobody's looking at it like that. And them unreal expectations are fucking trash, bro. We gotta stop that shit. We have to stop. That shit getting out of hand. And it's just not healthy for this. That's why this generation, like the young 20-year-olds, they only gonna follow suit. We're just making it just as bad. We're making it just as bad. I'm 41. I've never been married and I don't have any kids. I'm not gonna sit there and blame women for that shit. That shit is trash on my side too. I'm not gonna do the shit. Now, if you want some advice or something, I can tell you what the fuck happened in my relationships and how shit went down. And that's just how it is. And people don't want to understand who they are. That's another thing. You can't keep going out here in relationships and getting with people and not knowing who you are as an individual. We really got to get towards getting back to understanding ourselves so we can. Because you don't want to not know who you are and you think this person that you're dealing with helps define who you are. No, you have to know who you are well before then. You have to be comfortable with who you are before then. Because I usually just lay shit out on the table and all that. I just put it out there. Look, I'm trash. I ain't going to be chasing you or nothing like that. It's just not going to go down like that. If you tell me you're going to hit me up tomorrow, and guess what? You don't hit me up tomorrow, I just chalk it up like that. I'm not going to be like, why you ain't hitting me back? Because then you'll be thinking, oh, you thirsty, or you want to do this and do that. But I'd rather you think I'm uninterested to think I'm taking shit too far as far as liking you, because you can't even like nobody no more. It's just this argument is just trash. And a lot of people is doing this shit on social media so they can get this bag. That's what it is. I'm telling you, when I saw the comments and how people was talking about just, just different shit, and it just don't make no fucking sense, man. It's trash. Case in point, I give y'all an example. Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels, he went out there, he talked, he did his thing, this, that, and the third. I agree with a lot of the stuff he did say. Some stuff I didn't agree with, but people will take the shit that he said and stretch it into what the fuck they wanted to make it be so bad. It was women out here talking about how bad he was towards women and how detrimental he was to womanhood and shit like that, not knowing he spent 3 to 4 years telling the exact same thing to men. He shitted on dudes just as much as he shitted on women, but they don't know nothing about them videos. Other than maybe the one, but he spent years putting dudes in their place before he got to talking to women. They don't even pay attention to that shit. They don't give a fuck. So don't sit there and say he's just an evil man to women. Shit, he was going in on everybody first. He went in on both sides. So don't act like he wasn't pro man, he was pro improvement. Pro reality of the situation. But some people, they just take shit the wrong way. And then people complaining about the messenger. When in the fuck did we care about, when did it get that serious? You're looking too closely into people's personal lives that you don't know and don't have an answer to the questions that y'all have. Or, the insinuations that you're bringing up about these people, you do not have the answers. So why the fuck are you even paying the... Y'all taking the shit too seriously. I'm not going to base my relationship off something that I saw on TV. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I would like that. People ain't like that. That's TV. That's written. That's not the way shit be going down in some cases. So we got to chill on that. Slow it up. Smarten the fuck up. Use your brain. Ask people who actually are in a relationship what the fuck it is and tell them to be totally fucking honest. Ask an older couple. They'll tell you, Frank get on my goddamn nerves. Lisa get on my goddamn nerves. And they'll say it right in front of each other. They already know what it is, man. Ask, man. You can't ask people who not in the situation. Like I said, I will tell you some things too about relationships, but guess who's singles now? It ain't a whole lot of expertise over here. I can definitely tell you what not to do. And we trashing each other on both sides, and it's like that. Just like people didn't like Kevin Samuels, they ain't like what Dr. Brian said to Cam. I mean, hey, was she not saying some right shit? But was Cam was not wrong in his thing that he doesn't want to deal with divorce. That shit is more expensive than child support. All right, trust me. All right. So I mean, if you don't want to, you want to have kids, but sometimes you might not want to deal with the marriage because you don't mind giving that money to take care of your kids. You're not trying to fund her for the rest of her life. That's definitely not what you're trying to do. So I mean, there's some right points, everything, and stop complaining about who the messenger is. What are they saying? Does it make sense? Do you understand it? Whether you agree with it or not. Because I can tell you right now, you're not giving a fuck who the messenger is if they telling you something for good. I'm telling something that can help you. If a motherfucker say it's $1 million under that rock, go ahead and pick it up and get it. You're not going to be thinking, well, what does he do? Well, what did he do? All you're going to be concerned with is, am I going to die or am I going to go to jail for picking up this money under this rock? That's all you gonna give a fuck. Am I gonna die once I pick up this money? No. Am I gonna go to jail when I get this money? No. Is anybody gonna get hurt when I pick up this money? No, that's all good. You already gone. You're not gonna be asking him questions. It doesn't fucking matter if he's a child molester. It doesn't matter the fact if he's a cold-blooded murderer. It doesn't matter if he cheats on his taxes. It doesn't matter if he cheats on his wife. It doesn't fucking matter what the fuck he does behind closed doors. You're going to listen to this motherfucker tell you to get that $1 million under that rock, and you're going to get your money. So please just stop. Cut it out. It doesn't matter who the messenger is. A lot of people converted to Islam from the words of Malcolm X, and Malcolm X was Detroit Red, out here hustling, gay for pay, this, that, and the third, a whole bunch of other shit. But tell me when you don't listen to him and you listen to those words, there's not some fact to it, and it doesn't have no effect on you. It doesn't matter who the messenger is. They can be trash. I'll take it. Shit. If it's going to help me out in life and make this shit a little bit easier than on the day-to-day, because it really don't fucking matter. It didn't fucking matter. Like, it's fucked up what they may be doing. But I can't, what the fuck can I do? I'm not judge, jury, or any of that shit. My public perception of you doesn't mean shit. Hell fucking yes. What R. Kelly did was absolute, utter trash. But goddamn, if I could turn back the hands of time, ain't one of the greatest R&B songs I've ever heard in my life. Two things can be true. All right. I used to couldn't stand. I used to be like, burn all child molesters. Burn them all. Now, right now, I'm not in that space in life no more. And I much rather see them get help. Fix the shit. But if them allegations about Michael Jackson was true, I would not stop listening to the Off the Wall album. I would not stop listening to the Thriller album. So don't pick and choose when you want to be self-righteous, all right? Be honest with yourself. Because I know what the fuck it is. I know what there's nobody more brutally honest with me than me. I'm my worst critic at all times. Worst and best. But sometimes I'll say some shit that works out for the benefit. Sometimes I'm overthinking some shit. And I'll call myself trash in a hot minute. People don't have their own opinion anymore. Life doesn't give you that shit anymore. Because they really be thinking what's on social media is real. Just like what you call it. Come on, man. Some of this shit be stupid. Like the radio host that called Kelly Rowland ugly. Why was we giving that much shit that much light? Why? Why was we wasting typing space? Why was we wasting printing up a picture of Kelly Rowland? Why would we even have to put Kelly's rebuttal up there? We already knew. Kelly Rowland is universally in the black culture one of our finest women. I haven't yet to meet anybody who said Kelly Rowland won't cute, bad, this, that, and the third. None of that shit. She is universal. If black men got together and put a top 5 together, it'd be tougher to keep her out of the motherfucker. I don't know nobody who don't think Kelly Rowland is attractive. On the black side. Now, white people, I don't know, because it'd be different take. Because it's the same thing over here. Y'all love Jennifer Aniston in the white world, but I thought Jamie Priestley looked better than her. But when the fuck are we just gonna get along? And I'm not telling you to get off social media because you get shit from there. Entertainment is entertainment, just like them heifers believed them relationships and girlfriends was like that in the 2000s, and them heifers thought them thing in the 90s with living single thinking shit was like that, even though none of y'all are like that. You may have portions, but you don't have the majority of those characteristics that those characters possess. You just don't. Because it's TV, it's made up. And most of them was trash anyway. All of them was trash on girlfriends. Those are that I have never seen a group of women that I would hit and disperse with, and I ain't keeping none of y'all And I'm not talking about Tracy. I'm talking about Joan. What was her name? Joan Crawford Clayton or whatever the fuck her name was. Tony. I'm hitting them big ass lips and them big titties with her thin ass self. But after that, I ain't keeping you half around. There was a reason why most of them couldn't keep no man around. But it'd be trash, and it'd be just like I said, man. We can't sit around here and keep talking about how trash women are when we know there's some trash niggas out here. It's trash on both sides. We got that. Let's go to where it's good at. Who is actually, and matter of fact, that's what it is. A lot of people are not getting the proper PR that they need. And today, with the social media society and then all that other stuff, I mean, you probably don't want to brag about the shit or to let people in there, but we don't be looking at no good ass examples, bro. We don't even go looking for the shit. People will look at a toxic ass relationship like a Will and Jada and shit like that. And and even before all this shit that happened with them, oh, I want that Will and Jada. And that you're not supposed to be looking at the shit. That's not what you base it off of. You not Willard Smith, and you not fucking Jada Pinkett from Baltimore. That's you have to think. I'm Jamal Grover from Newport News, Virginia. That's how I have to look at this shit. The one thing you can look at is maybe the years or some shit like that or something, but just keep it like I like them quiet relationships that people don't be knowing what the fuck going on. Like Angela Bassett and her husband. We don't know what the fuck going on. Grant Hill and Tamia. We don't know what the fuck going on. Denzel and what his wife. Damn, I don't know. What's her name? I can't remember what her name was. We don't know what the fuck going on. And let's keep it that way. Whatever y'all doing to keep the shit smooth and working out like that, that's just what it is. Okay? You can't shit on a woman if she wants to have an open relationship. In her relationship, that's her. If she can handle that get down, then that's just what it is. And the thing is, Dante, you can let people in your relationship, but you can't let them be the deciding factor unless something is fucked up. Because sometimes, me personally, if I know something, if I don't like something about who you fucking with, I'll just leave it alone because you're in a relationship, and most times you're not gonna listen to what the fuck I'm saying anyway. You're gonna deem me as hating and all that other shit. It's just some things with that individual I wasn't fucking with, and I just leave it be because that's you. You got to discover that on your own. You have to find that out on your own. You have to do that shit. You can't base it off just what I say. You got to experience it for yourself. Because you can't look at other people and say, I want that. Unless it's like your parents or something like that. Even then, you barely don't have none of that. Because, I might not want the whole relationship like my parents had when they were together, but I'll take the laughs. They laughed a lot as a couple. I don't need the whole thing, but if I can get that jump where both of us can be silly at times, yeah, I'll take that shit. And y'all have to remember when we bring up shit in the past, it's because we saw the shit. And like if I say my mama cooked, and from Monday to Friday, my mama was cooking. There's people around my age never seen it. You never see if you never seen a healthy relationship, not even healthy, because we don't know what the fuck healthy is. If you see a functional relationship, that's what you need. You need function. People like to put the cute words and all that other shit up there, the healthy, the happy, the loving, all that other shit. You can't just be one thing. Functional can be everything. I just want something that's functional. Blast at it best. Just give me your loyalty because love is overrated. It is like a motherfucker. I love everything, but you don't love everything the same. But I'm loyal to everybody the same way. I'm loyal to Boy just like I'm loyal to the homies, just like I'm loyal to the family and all that shit. I would die for all of them. The love is different. The loyalty is the same. People gotta, I just want people to be better. I just want people to not just be better just be better for yourself and others. Make yourself smile and make your people smile. When they think of you, they smile, not just because they love you. It's because, oh, you in a decent spot, man. You may be going through what you're going through in life because we all going through something, but you here, man. You doing okay. Okay get overlooked like a motherfucker too. Everything ain't gonna be great. Your day ain't gonna. Today was not a great day. I started off with my shit in shambles. I had a mental health appointment this morning at 8:30. And as soon as I clicked on that video on 8:20, my sinuses ran amok. I was drooling from the nostrils, nigga. My shit did not start off great. Now it's gotten better thus far after I've taken my sinus medicine. Y'all don't hear no post-nasal drip. Nigga ain't buggery like that. And we chilling now. Okay day. Of course, I would love to get up here and play this 2K, but they got this stupid ass glitch up here that's fucking it up, and I can't play my NBA games like I want to play. That's why I got something for you, motherfucker. But everything not gonna be like that. It's just like school. You got to work to get that A+ in most cases. You got work that you got to put in to get that A. All right. If you don't put the work in and you got that C+ or C-, you just got to hang your hat up to it. Hey, I ain't failed, man. I just move on and we can do better on that. It's just how it is. I want people to fall in love again. I want people to fall in love and have a good relationship where it's not just based on love, trust, and loyalty. Just like you can't control all your emotions, you're gonna have days and shit and moments where you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be angry, you're gonna be pissed, you're gonna be happy as shit. Some days you just chilling. That's how it goes. I don't know what the fuck that people, I don't even understand why social media with a lot of people like that. It's not gonna be great every day. It's not gonna be good every day. It's not gonna be okay every day. It's not gonna be trash every day. But that shit gonna be one of them. Sometimes you're gonna be both. You may start out in the morning and have a great little sex session with your significant other. Made your knees buckle and everything. She had your toe knuckles popping. You had her legs shaking. Y'all done started off the morning great. You go take a shit at work and you miss a phone call, and 20 minutes later you getting fussed out. Now that shit ain't that good no more because you took a shit at work and you missed a phone call. Sometimes I don't want to take my phone in the bathroom with me. Forgot all about the good shit this morning. Give a fuck. You ain't answer your phone. See, that's it's just what it is. Just clarify with each other what the fuck is going on, and let's move forward amicably. All right. Can we just shit? We keep looking for how we can make each other. People give up too fast because everything in life ain't perfect. Save that perfect shit for Olympic scores. You're not a perfect person, then why the fuck would you expect somebody else to be that? Everybody not gonna be what the fuck you think they are, even if you know them. Just take what you can get at face value and all that shit. Bad News Birdman, one of my best friends in here. It really doesn't matter. That's just a homie. That's just what it is. It's still, we don't take what we do and apply it to other shit as we should. Yes, we all have emotions, and it ain't shit. It's tough to control because you don't know what the fuck is outside out there. Being emotional is already putting your emotions into the shit before you even get a chance. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're being emotional about these conversations. Just being emotional while you having the conversation isn't the wave, no way, unless it's comedy, because you already know, I can't wait to talk to this black ass slide because we know them laughs will flow. But that's, you just gotta, okay, I'll sit down and okay, what? Okay, that's what it is. Okay, Cool. Okay. All right. I'm with you. Like Dante said earlier, people not listening to understand, man. And what we need from each other is understanding. Escape won't just doing that shit for no hit. JD was talking to you motherfuckers. What I needed from you is understanding. Can we communicate? Listen to what we say. That's just what it is, man. And too many, oh man, it ain't no love out there when they doing that with the tracks. It is. There is no excuse. Now, it may not be those type of songs on the mainstream, but you don't need mainstream music to tell you what the fuck is going on. You have 12 different music apps. Just find shit on YouTube. Just put R&B love songs 2024 and they will give you something. Google the shit so you can get personal with the artist. They tell you what the fuck is you looking for and shit like that. Use this shit to your benefit. Like if I'm gonna look at the relationship, I'm gonna just ask people who done had shit that was long. I might have been through the shit. You know somebody that's been through the shit, good, bad, or different, for every situation that you done had going down. I just want us to get along, not just men and women, black men and women, just as a people. It's too much fucking arguing going on. It's too much bullshit going on. And if they arguing on social media, just let them argue. As long as you know shit, all right, you cool. Because right now I'm just, you just be in I'm just in a better place. I don't just be feeling like arguing no more. I used to argue that LeBron Jordan shit. I'm not gonna argue with no more. It's just not gonna go down. Some of them conversations I'm just not gonna have no more. High value man, I'm not just listen to what the fuck Kevin Samuel said. And that's just based on monetary and presentation, and that's it. That does not make up the measure of a man, like he told people. You could be high value in that and still be trash. Out here choking out puppies and punching kittens. So that's just the value on the dating market space. That does not mean what you are as a human being, which is what you should be looking at first. So can we just spread the word, man? Spread love, man. Please spread love, man. Spread some understanding, man. Spread some togetherness, man. I remember Martin Luther King, Bob Marley vibe, man. That's all there is to it. Like Bob said that shit too. Like, who gives a fuck? It ain't nothing that you can do. They said she done what the I'm 41 years old. You come up and tell me a girl I'm talking to, she was a hoe. How old is she? 35. The fuck? From 20 to 15, she done lived a couple of different lives, just like me. It was a time I was a man whore. It was a time I was meaner than a motherfucker. I'm still kind of mean, but I'm putting that more towards honesty. That's just what it is. Peace of mind is underrated. Very. Just to sit there, like I'm in a good space if I'm just sitting here playing the game and stop trying to, and I don't listen to people telling me shit like, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that, no, that ain't it. Yes, I would like to travel. But when I find the time, space, and opportunity, I will do so. I found the time, space, and opportunity to go to DreamCon, and I went. It wasn't something that I was just in, like I said, I really wasn't posting nothing about it or sending it to a bunch of people because I wanted to experience it myself. Then let everybody know what the fuck is going on. Like some of the shit, if that's your get down, then that's what it is. Like people taking pictures of plates. I don't give a fuck what you give a fuck what you think about what I'm eating. I'm getting ready to eat. I don't give a fuck. It's just that peace of mind. I enjoyed sitting here and losing my fucking self and playing them 5 seasons of NCAA. I enjoy when you won't making no money, son. Yo, when it's time to do so, I will do so. My peace of mind is more important than the bag. Because I've had stretches where I've had money, but my mental has been totally fucked up. And that led to me not even having the shit no more. But I got to start from scratch and shit like that. Because I was putting other shit over having a peace of mind. I like the homebody shit. The boring, ain't nothing wrong with boring shit. Ain't nothing wrong with some boring ass shit. You know why? Because it ain't nothing going on. She's sitting over there reading a book. I'm sitting over there playing the game. Most people will say that is boring, but guess what? We in a peaceful place right now. We chilling. Just interrupt each other and that you want something to eat. You hungry. That shit that's the beautiful shit. That's the shit that I love. That's the shit that you love to see, and I would love to experience. The boring shit. Love the boring shit. To get on your nerve section, because this is gonna happen. We not perfect. Everybody get on you. You just saw Isaac get on my nerves earlier with a damn text message by the middle of my damn show for no damn reason. But that don't mean I don't love him none of the less, and that don't mean I ride or die for him any less. That's still my homie. That's still my ace. Chop a nigga block off of that motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just what you just gotta, like Dante said, you don't give up too fast. Because you know what it is. I'm grown. I know people aren't perfect. People are gonna make mistakes. I stay fucking up. I'm just trying to get better with the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be fucking up as much. It's just gonna be shit that's gonna happen. Long as I keep the core together, I'll be all right. Long as the home is straight, I gotta work better on that. Long as I'm waking up on time to go take mom's to dialysis, take boy out for a walk. If my niece needs something, this, that, and hey, we good. The boring shit is cool. I can't believe it's women still out here getting mad at dudes playing the game. What? And why y'all call it playing the game? Could y'all please say playing video games? We don't go to bat for that as much as we do. He just playing. That's why they trying to dilute it and try to make it seem like it ain't nothing. You got hobbies too. All right. You like to do shit also. You watch them boring ass TV shows. I get to see, and I think it's boring, and you think the game is boring. But I'm gonna sit there and let you enjoy the shit. You don't have to pull everybody in the stuff that you doing, because we all different. For me personally, I cannot be friends with a woman. One, because I'm gonna want to fuck them, and two, they not into the shit we into, bruh. They not into that shit like that, bro. Let's be real, man. For me personally, man, you're not gonna be into the game like that. You're not a sports nerd like I am. You may listen to music, but you don't do the shit. I listen to music so much. My own guitar instructor is asking me to suggest him albums. I mean, he's younger than me, but still. Matter of fact, I gotta send him the message, and they are not funny. Let's just be honest. And I think that's just a woman thing. They're so mature and they grow up so fast that they don't have a silliness with them that we have. And it's not a problem. It's okay. I don't want you to be perfect. You don't have to be silly like I am, because I'm a silly motherfucker. Every time I go pick up my mama and I go to the door at the dialysis, when that junk swing open, I'm dancing or smiling or doing something stupid when that door swing open when she see me. I'm a silly motherfucker. You don't have to be that, but I want you to understand that's what that shit gonna be happening. I already know what it is. I already know women ain't that funny like that no more. Because it's hard for me to put some of this. There's some professional women out here, like comedians and shit like that I don't find funnier than my sister. Nothing that y'all have done is funnier than my sister twerking in front of my mama and my mama being pissed. Nothing is funnier than her dancing in front of my mama's face. And she's been doing it my whole life. It just won't stop. Tamika will hear some music and go dance in front of my mama, annoy the hell out of her, and I'm dying. That's one thing I will give my sister. She's as silly as I am. We both knock on tables to see how slow my grandma gonna turn around and look at the door. We silly like that. A lot of women aren't that silly. Like I heard a woman told me in mid laugh, "Oh, it's not that funny." To you, shit, it's funny as fuck to me. I had another chick that she would only get it when she was high. Like we used to get smacked together, and then she would let the silliness flow. Cause we saw that little it was like the Little Women of Atlanta, and they got in a fight at a they got in a fight at a restaurant. Top 10 laughs of my life. I ain't never laughed that hard. Laughing so hard, I knew my stomach was strained. I was just getting ready to throw up and everything. Like it was hilarious. We was just laughing like shit. And that shit will continuously be funny to me. Like I ain't even. That's a good one you did point out, Paul. Like Patrice O'Neal, I know it like because he wasn't. He said it himself. He wasn't pro women. He was pro man because he was just trying to help us get better so we can help y'all get better. You know, even if ain't nothing wrong with you, that mean we ain't got to help shit. You just come in and we form like Voltron. But he said you never been at a party with you and the homies, and somebody said, you know what this party's missing? My girl. She funnier than a motherfucker. Like none of us have ever said that shit. Not a majority of us, not a majority at all, man. And I've met some funny women in my life. I just wasn't fortunate enough to be the one that did. Like my first love was funny as shit, but she just didn't like that I was funnier than her. And you could tell. A lot of women don't like that shit when you can like when they could be mad and you make them laugh. They can't stand that shit. They can't stand that shit because they want to stay mad and they can't because you took them out of it. But shit, I'm a comedic genius. I mean, that's what the fuck I do. I make people laugh. I don't do it professionally, but I'm still, hey, it's not something I want to get paid for doing right now. Because the game ain't the same no more. I'm good on that. It would have been probably something to pursue in the 90s. I would have loved that did it then. But right now, I'm good. Y'all still gonna get a show though. I still want to do a comedy special. Life just be getting in the way. I still ain't even bought this bar stool yet. And I'm gonna look up how to set this shit up. It's gonna be something, man. I got to do. I owe y'all a special. I owe y'all about 45 minutes to an hour of just some stand up. Just giving y'all that. And I don't want to do it in this space with me sitting in it. Nah, I'm gonna space the shit out. Sit on this stool. Probably have another one with some, a beverage. Definitely some water. But I owe it to y'all and I owe it to myself because that's one of my passions. How you gonna be the opener if I'm doing the shit via my via my house? I guess I can open up like a little what's the name of that shit? I can't remember that app. I've only used the shit one time. Be an old motherfucker right now. Yeah, do a Zoom call with Dante and let Dante open for y'all while he probably because he gonna be sitting there. This gonna be shit. Let boy just stare into the camp. Nah, he ain't doing all that. Boy is really about his sleep nowadays. He's sleepy as shit right now. He is over there, curled shrimp. And I don't like waking him up to take him out. But like I was saying earlier, man, I really would just want people to just get along, man. It don't take that much to understand somebody and just get some of that hate out your heart, man, for real. Just in general. And I'm not talking about hating like you don't think, oh, LeBron ain't the best of all time, you a hater. Ain't nobody talking about that bullshit. I'm just talking about that natural hate. I ain't talking about that sometimes hate like them southern white folks be thinking they be having. You hate niggas all through the week, but you'll turn around and chill your ass off for one on Saturday when you go down to Neyland Stadium to watch Tennessee play. That shit don't count like that racist that walked up to Charlie Murphy and said, "You and Dave Chappelle make me and Bubba like niggas for one day out the week." That ain't no real racism. Because there's a way to break all the shit. Most of you motherfuckers just get away from that shit once y'all see them grandbabies. Y'all don't give a fuck if they is I don't give a fuck if they do look like Drake. They be so accepting of the shit. Get over it. Yeah, just get over it. Get some milk crates, and instead of doing that stupid ass milk crate challenge, get some milk crates so you can get over yourself. It ain't that you ain't that damn important. You are to some people, but that number don't go that goddamn high. Just the reality of it. That's what somebody need to tell celebrities that shit to me. Look, I don't give a fuck. Don't you know I made $500 million in box office alone by myself? I sure wish I gave a shit. I don't give a fuck. You gonna give it to me? No, man, get the fuck out of here. You don't go somewhere and make a movie, man. Get out of my face with that bullshit. I'm proud of you. You doing some shit other people can't do, but what the fuck is you talking to me for? Go entertain me, bitch. Oh shit. I'm gonna bullshit about 5 more minutes and probably just get off. I ain't got nothing going on. I got a homework assignment I gotta do, but I can trust that shit ain't gonna be that much. I can wait till tomorrow night or Sunday morning or something like that. Because I am getting up early now. I ain't gonna lie, once you get control of your sleep, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Going to sleep, getting that 7, I only need 6 for real. If I get 6 hours, man, I'm good for the day. I get about 6 plus, man. I'll be straight, man. And if I get 8, I wake up dancing, nigga. I come out I hop out the bed off the line. Bitch, we here, boy. If I get 8, boy, I'm cheesing like shit. I'm a bullshit for the last part. I ain't got nothing going on. Take this band off too. We didn't seen enough of this shit. Shout out to the Raiders. See what y'all do against the Chargers. The only reason I would want the Raiders to win is because I can laugh at Honey Bear. Oh yeah, let's talk about this shit. 2K's out. Y'all know what it is. It ain't no difference. All the people who don't play 2K, let me be the one that let y'all know we don't give a fuck what y'all think. Oh, y'all we think y'all money on PT again this year. I sure wish I gave a fuck. Yep, I'm gonna do it again this year. I'm gonna buy my VC for my one player, and I'm gonna keep it the fuck moving. I sure wish I gave a fuck. Because you don't see me telling you, oh, you over here snotting up, listening and waiting on the next JRPG. Or you sitting around here being a nerd waiting on the next Zelda and shit like that. I don't bother you about your video games, so don't bother us. So y'all are the sheep of the pods that keep this thing going. No, buying the game is not what, I mean, it makes sure that another one comes out, but it keeps a monopoly when motherfuckers is buying the microtransaction in abundance. Me sitting up here buying this $50, $100 VC pack, that's just it. They're not fucking with me. Drug dealers don't give a fuck about the one-time purchaser. They give a fuck about the people that's coming back. So don't look at me giving me that bullshit. And in the Discord, you know damn well most of us ain't even in that community like that to be spending $1,000 on no VC. And even if you is like iPod King Carter, if he's spending thousands on some VC, guess what? If he got the means to, go for it. Just like you motherfuckers, don't judge people on buying VC, just like people don't judge you on buying all the shit that they had at DreamCon, because they had a lot of shit up there. You spend money on what you like. All right. Plain and simple. And if you got the means, make it happen. Now, if you spending on VC and you ain't got nothing to eat in the crib, guess what? That's your own problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't talking shit about you because you need to be getting something to eat. You really shouldn't be listening to what people gotta say if you're doing that shit. Now, if you grinding so you can get, your 2K bars up so get some viewership and like that. Life is definitely too expensive, but if you're in the situation where you're comfortable to do this shit, by all means, man. I'm telling you. Don't nobody say, I don't know, like what you call it. Anybody judging nobody if you want to go out here and buy 2K skins. That's what I said, peace of mind. Why are y'all so worried about what they doing? Trust me, that shit is just like everything else in business. The fucked up shit has already been done. We've already been had. All right. I don't know what the fuck y'all think. What you think? 2K just gonna end? What you think? They gonna come out every other year? Hell no. The established already has already been placed. They was doing this before VC came out. VC is just an extra incentive so you can just make them go ahead and do the shit. And why was this not a problem in the PS2 360 era? I didn't hear none of this shit. I don't even hear people complaining about the shit. Well, the problem is they're coming out with the same game every year. They damn near was doing it beforehand in the PS2 era. All right, so don't sit here and act like this is just some new shit that just happened to pop up in the Xbox One. No, it was giving us the same shit, adding features here and there. And we was just doing the shit, playing it, and moving the fuck on. Now everybody want to be self-righteous with what the fuck you want to do with your video games. Bitch, go play. Stop worrying about what the fuck I'm doing. But 2K is fucking up though, not as a whole. But they got some shit. So the game start off with you playing game 7 in the finals. And the team that you pick at the beginning of that, if you don't pick that team to start your My Career, when you play that team, you will be a double player. So that's why I kind of technically said, fuck it until they fix it. Because I done already bought my VC and put it into the player. It's still sitting there chilling. Because I'm at an 89 now. Yeah. And that's shit. I won't play the mode. I go join the homies in the rec. I go play some street ball games. But until y'all fix that shit, it ain't even no need to go no. I'm not gonna go no further. That shit was funny as fuck too. Cause I went in the locker, I just finished doing the practices, get my badges up in the practice facility, and then I went in the locker room. This ain't the team I picked. Cause I picked Detroit. Cause what I'm saying, I knew 2 guard wasn't gonna be something that wasn't gonna be something difficult. I made a 6'6" 2 guard. It was a 2-way slashing shot creator. Pretty much got most everything I need. Probably should have got my steals up some more, but I really won't worried about that. I would sacrifice getting a bunch of steals over, just being able to get a few here and there. Long as I can lock up, get athleticism, and hit a jumper or two and dunk when need be, I'm cool. But I got the 6'6" dude, and he chilling. And I went to Detroit because I knew it wasn't going to take that long to beat out Jaden Ivey. And I wanted to play with Cade Cunningham because it's the free Cade campaign we got going on this year during the NBA season. First of all, I love the number 9 in basketball. Jordan wore it in the Olympics, and I just thought it was sauce, so I just stuck with that. And can't get number 9 because one of the Thompson twins got it. Half of it's my fault. And the second part of it was I played so I can join in with Cade Cunningham. Cade got hurt the first game, man. He ain't even make it a whole game. And the problem is, it's not like he's injury prone. That was just 1 year, man. Man, Cade hurt, man. He out for like a month and a half tops. So, I'm playing for Detroit, and I go in the locker room, and it's Charlotte, and I see LaMelo Ball in there. It's just like, this ain't my locker room. And I'm probably sure that they haven't fixed the shit and probably won't fix the shit no time soon. So I guess it's time for me to start my franchise. But that is it, what we have today. I will try to hit y'all up next Friday. The weekend shit is dead because football is in the house. It's going to be really tough trying to get these shits in. Because I ain't going to lie, man. The fall, man, November be popping with sports, man. November is all in the house. October might be like probably the best one. Because you still got baseball going. Baseball playoffs ain't even started yet, but it's getting ready to start. Because that's when I really start watching baseball. But November, you got hockey getting ready to go in full swing. College football and the NFL is already damn near getting ready to be halfway done. The NBA is kicking off. College basketball is kicking off. So, oh, man, this is just going to be, I can't wait. I can't wait. And because of the scheduling with the school and stuff like that, I'll be able to catch most of this shit. The deliciousness. I'm wonder if they ever gonna go back to them armed forces games at for college basketball. I know they're not gonna play on no more ships and fleets and stuff like that because that's uncontrollable. And don't nobody have no control over the wind. I want to say it was Michigan State and Kansas played on that ship that one time, and that shit was fucked up. So they just decided to go to different military installations and go indoors and do the shit. I wonder if they're going somewhere for the, for that. It might just be the Nike shit, the Nike preseason tournament with in Madison Square Garden. But whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. Everybody enjoy your weekend, and we gonna get ready to do our thing for this new class starting out in the week, man. I'm glad everybody came by. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe the like button if you will. Much love to everybody. Spread love, peace, and understanding, and let's smile some more on some Mr. Hotspot shit. Find a reason to smile. Find a reason to laugh. If you too tough, find a reason. If you ain't too gangster, find a reason to giggle. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I salute you and love you. Be out, man.